What is going on, guys? Aggronix here, and welcome back to the Elysian Little Cup Tourney. And I am very, very happy to welcome you guys to the finals. We did it, guys. We made it. And if you thought that, you know what, we're at the finals, we can kind of relax now. No! No! It gets worse from here because Zen was a fantastic opponent to play, and he was very, very tough, pushed me to my limits. But today, we play a player that's going to do everything he can to beat me. We're playing Six Pads. Now, if you know anything about Six Pads, or you're in the league yourself, you know that Six Pads is a top tier player and really like a threat, a force to be reckoned with. In the main league, he didn't draft the best team, and he barely missed out on playoffs. It was a tie between me and him, and we were fighting for the last spot. I eventually did win out with the help of a 6-0 against Swishy that really put me over the top. And also Sorensen beating Six Pads really allowed me to sneak in to the playoff. So Six Pads, me and Six Pads played in the main league as well. I won, so I'm not going to act like I'm cocky at all. I know that battle was an interesting battle, and I think I played absolutely fantastic that day. I think I made a lot of right plays, and I made a lot of right decisions. So as long as I keep that up, I know I can win. Six Pads is a great player. And one thing that you have to keep in mind in this battle is that we have a really, really tough matchup. Like, our team matchup is not great at all. Stuff like, actually, let me show you. His team is absolutely phenomenal, especially the first two. Poniard, Timber, Gothita, Lilip, Charmander, Shelmet, Scraggy, Finion, Rattata, and Solosis. Now, Poniard and Timber, fantastic mons. Absolutely 100% coming. Gothita, I could see them coming. Actually, I think Gothita is definitely coming because of Krogunk and Riolu, who he might think are coming. They are coming, but they've also beat Poniard, so I think that's why they're bringing. Lilip is a possibility, but I don't think so. He might want to wall my Staryu, but it really doesn't match up great against any other mon on my team. Charmander I could see coming because one Dragon Dance set up and he could definitely sweep me. Shelmet I think is definitely coming. Scraggy could see coming. Finion I think will come. Rattata maybe, and Solosis maybe. So the mons that I think he'll bring Poniard, Timber, Gothita, Charmander, Shelmet, and Finion. That's what I'm predicting. And yeah, I didn't actually build that way. I didn't say, okay, well, he's going to bring these 6, let me build off that, which is how I built before, but I think in this battle with these high stakes, I'm not going to build that way. So the mons we're bringing in Aaron, Fletchling, Krogunk, Staryu, Snivy, and Riolu. So first off, let's start with Choice Scarf. Aaron once again, Head Smash, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Iron Head, the MVP of the last 2 games, picking up 2 kills against Zen, well, not 2 kills, 1 kill, and able to wall out the Bunnelby and make the Bunnelby die to recoil. I'm going to count that as 2 kills. It forced the Bunnelby to die. And 4 kills against Tepig, which was absolutely incredible. Aaron, I don't think will be as effective today. If you look at it, in my opponent's team again, Poniard and Timber basically walled out completely. But other than that, he doesn't really have that much. Everything on his team dies to a Head Smash. Even Lilip takes like 50%. And Shelmet takes 100% as well. With 1 shot if he's not Focus Sash, so that's something to keep in mind. I think Aaron is very, very important. I don't know how important Aaron will be. If Timber and Poniard are weakened, I can Head Smash them, but you have to keep in mind I can only Head Smash. Well, I'm useless against the Timber, because if you take a look at it right here, I'm going to check it, but I'm almost 100% sure that we would get bodied by Timber's Mach Punch. Actually, that's with Eviolite. I got super duper excited. Mach Punch has a 6.3 chance to kill. That's a choice spec. So yeah, you know, there's a bit there, but he might just go for Drain Punch anyway because he knows that he can't kill me from a certain range or whatever. So, but Aaron is important. We're rocking Head Smash, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Iron Head. Now, I'm not running Facade for this battle because there's not a lot of mons on his team that can burn me. The only one that would be is the Charmander and the Finion Scald Burn. But first of all, I'm never really going to swap in Aaron on a Charmander. I'm going to come in on the on a death. And Finion Scald, I'm going to die anyway, so there's not really much I can do about that. And that's really all I can see with status. So I went with Head Smash, obviously because it's the best move. Earthquake because it hits the Poniard. Heavy Slam and Iron Head. Heavy Slam is stronger in most cases than Iron Head, but if I want the flinch, I will go for Iron Head. And the flinch has proved to be very, very useful. It's why you could claim that's why we're here, but you know, I don't know. Next we have Tempest Fletchling, Acrobatics, U-Turn, Roost, and Swords Dance, rocking max attack, max speed, and 92 in sorry, not max, but you know, 196 in attack, 92 in defense, and 180 in speed with an Adamant Nature. Once again, as you can see, the EVs fall oddly, so we can't put 252 in speed. It would do nothing. We're still sitting at 15. So this thing actually does really, really well against my opponent's team. Once the Poniard is dead, okay? The Poniard is it's a thorn in my side. Poniard is so tough for me to get past. And it's a mon that I don't think will have a lot of, you know, easy time getting past with Fletchling, Aaron, and stuff like that. That's why Riolu and Krogan are there. But once the Poniard is dead, yo, Fletchling comes in and just clicks Acrobatics over and over again. And there's not a lot he can do, unless the Shelmet's Focus Sash is still there. But even then, like, what is he going to do? Final Gambit, like, he would be dead because Acrobatics is priority. And Roost is there just in case I need it. U-Turn is there because I'd like to U-Turn on a few mons like the Timber if I want to swap, like the Lily, I don't know, even possibly the Shelmet, stuff like that. So a few things there. Next we have Venom the Krogunk, who I terribly misplayed against Zen. I wouldn't say misplayed. I think if I set up a nasty plot and Zen didn't have Psybeam on his Coughing, I say it would have been game. I really, really think so. But he did have Psybeam on his Coughing. He was able to kill Krogunk in one shot, which was really, really sad to see. And so I'm a lot more aware that, you know, Psychic Stab, or Psychic in general, you know, is something they might have. I am ready to go. I'm just sending a message to Six Pass there, so Vacuum Wave, Dark Pulse, Sludge Wave, and Nasty Plot. We're running a Nasty Plot set once again, and I think we'll have better luck at this battle because the only thing that can really, really damage us is the Gothita and the Solosis. I don't see Solosis coming. Other things, Finion does get Psybeam, so keep that in mind. Next we have Pulsar, Eviolite, Natural Cure, Rapid Spin, Recover, Scald, and Ice Beam. Rocking max special attack, max speed with a modest nature. We'll outspeed everything on his team. By the way, guys, we're going to outspeed everything on his team once we hit the 18 speed barrier. That's why Aaron can be adamant, and that's why, whoa. That's why Staryu is 18 speed. Pretty standard. Spikes are very, very scary, so I had to bring Rapid Spin. And also Staryu just gets a really, really good you know, attack off every single time it comes in if the Lilip and the Finion are dead. And next we have Snivy, a mon to deal with those in scary water types. Rocking Leaf Storm, Hidden Barrel Ground, Taunt, and Substitute. Rocking max speed and max special attack. This thing will speed tie with the Poniard, so the Poniard might feel like, oh damn, I have to go for Sucker Punch to kill this thing. Boom, go for Sucker Punch. Whoops, Substitute. We're gonna go for Substitute. Taunt is there if I want to taunt the Shelmet or the Leap or something. It's really nice. And Snivy can come in on the Lilip a lot. It can also come in on the Finion and possibly, well, that's really it. But it's good. It's good. I like Snivy, and I like having it as a almost death fodder if I need to. And finally, we have Cobalt, Eviolite, Riolu with Drain Punch, Bulk Up, Quick Attack, and Crunch. Said that out of sequence. But we're running max speed to outspeed as many things as we can. Drain Punch, Bulk Up, Crunch, and Quick Attack. Running an odd EV spread, but you know what? We're gonna do this thing. You know what, guys? If I was to lose to any opponent, I would want it to be 6 pads, you know? I'm not gonna lie. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the exact same thing as I did against oops, I'm pretty sure that's gone now. Yep. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did against Zen, but I'm actually going to use it this time. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that again. Whoops. So who do I think he's going to bring? I think he's going to bring Poniard, Timber, Gothita, Shelmet, Now, Charmander is a mon that he might not bring. Like, Charmander is like the only one that I'm not really like guaranteed on. But I think the other 5 are almost guaranteed, I would say. Zig's pads, 1994. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna do our best, and we're gonna try our luck. See if we can do some work here. I just want you guys to know that I have had so much fun with this series, and whatever happens, I want you guys to know that I've thoroughly enjoyed doing the LC tournament. I hope you guys have as well. Make sure to have something like one down below first, and subscribe if you're not already. Become a member of the Aggronix. Let's go. Let's go. So I have an idea on what I want to do, but I'll fully realize it once we hit the battle. So he doesn't bring Timber. Okay. He brings Solosis and Gothita. So, wow. Wow. Lileep was a mon that I was talking about, but I'm going to be honest, I kind of forgot about it, like literally a second ago. Does he bring Shelmet? He doesn't. Oh my god. Scraggy. No. Scraggy. And Solosis. I believe that's his team. I believe. Ponyard, Lileep, Charmander, Scraggy. Solosis, Gothita. So, the plan was to lead off with Aaron because I wanted to head smash or Iron Head the Shelmet so he couldn't get up spikes or whatever, or at least only he could get one. But now that we don't see any Timber, I'm feeling a lot more confident about this battle in general. So, leads on his end. I think he's either going to lead with I think he's going to lead with leads are very, very important, guys. Leads are very, very important. Leads are very, very important, and I want to make sure that my lead is good. I think Krogunk is a pretty decent lead. I think Krogunk is a good lead. We have Dry Skin. I kind of wish I didn't now. I think actually Fletchling is good because we can. Well, who would he lead with? Who would he think I would lead with? I think he thinks I would lead with Fletchling, so he might lead with Lileep. I think actually Snivy. Snivy's a pretty decent lead here. We can see what things want to do. I'm gonna lead with Venus. Solosis. That's what I was thinking. Okay, I was thinking that Solosis wanted to lead. This is actually really good here because we can go for Taunt. We can make sure he can't go for Trick Room or whatever, and he can't go for Thunder Wave exactly. We're gonna go for Substitute as he might swap out here into possibly Charmander or something. So far, off to a fantastic start. Solosis is just one of those mons that just go for Thunder Wave and stuff, so pretty good start, pretty good start. Swaps on his end, probably Leap, Charmander, or Ponyard. Any one of those would be fine. We're going for Substitute no matter what. If he's afraid of this thing, he'll go into Lileep. If he wants to play aggressive, he'll go into Charmander for sure. We will outspeed the Charmander, or we will speed type with the Charmander if it's not Scarf. So he's going to go for Psychic. So he sees that what our plan is. I kind of want to go for Sub again, but I'm not going to. Go for Leaf Storm. Does a lot of damage. Goes for Psychic again. Does a crazy ton of damage. We actually get the special defense boost, which is pretty funny. And we're going to go for Leaf Storm again. So, I mean, we killed the Solosis. Kind of regret going. I mean, actually, we would have Psychic did a lot. That did a lot. Oh, why? Oh, is he Magic Guard Life Orb? That would make sense. So he could go into Ponyard or Charmander to take the Leaf Storm, but I don't think they'll take it very, very well. I don't think they'll appreciate it. So he does go into Gothita, and we do miss. So this thing I think is Scarfed. I think this thing is Scarfed, but he is Shadow Tag, so I don't think it matters. Yeah, he definitely is Scarfed. He is Scarfed. So he's locked into. Psychic. So Aaron is our obvious swap here. I have to go on Aaron. I could go with Earthquake predicting the Ponyard. I think I'd just go for Head Smash though. If he goes with a Ponyard, that lures out Venom or Cobalt. So he could also go on a Scraggy, which is something I'm now seeing. he goes in a Scraggy, I can go in a Krogunk. So I'm gonna go for head. I'm gonna go for that head smash. He might stay and just go for psychic. Try to get a bit of damage off. If he does, that makes sense because he wants to put my iron in sucker punch range. But I think I should be able to just be above it if he's not life orb. If he's life orb poniard, we're gonna have a rough time. We do have vacuum wave on our Krogunk though, so he's gonna swap out. He's gonna go into Scraggy, like I thought. So he's gonna get the intimidate off, and head smash is still gonna come in and do a little bit of damage. So he could definitely set up all over us right here. I could go into Cobalt. See, I can bulk up with you. I'm gonna go into Cobalt. I'm gonna go into my Riolu. He could go into Gothita or something, predicting that, but I can't. I'm intimidated anyway. I can't really play around with this thing. Not a great start for us, but he's gonna go for knockoff. He's gonna knock off our Eviolite, and I think the Gothita. We outspeed this thing. Okay, so we go for crunch. We get a lot of damage off on the Gothita, and right here we're gonna go for quick attack and kill the Gothita if it stays in. Okay, so that is huge. That is huge, humongous play. That's very, very important. He might go on a Poniard, but you know, like, he doesn't really have a great swap here. If he goes in Slow Dice, goes in a Scraggy, he's in the same position again. And then he can't go into Gothita and take the Drain Punch because he'd die. So, I think Gothita will go down here. It's really his only play. He doesn't really have another one. And Gothita being gone is actually really, really good. Not only that, but the Slowsis is low. So, his answers to Krogunk and Riolu are really, really low. The only one he has left is possibly Charmander because of Krogunk having Dry Skin. So, it's slightly weaker, the Flamethrower and Fire Blast, than it otherwise would be, which is a bit unfortunate because I was scared of the Finneon, so I brought Dry Skin, but he didn't bring a lot of things I thought he was going to bring, so that says a lot about Six Bath's team building. Very, very interesting team builder. So, let's see what happens here. Will he save the Gothita? I think he will, actually. I think he will. It's nice. It's nice to have for offensive pressure, but he might not know that I have quick attack, whatever, or something like that. We'll see what happens here. But he definitely wanted to trap my Riolu and kill it. Gothita's scary, and we're gonna kill the Gothita, so nothing can get trapped anymore, which is really, really good. And he doesn't have a lot of mons that could come in here. He really, really doesn't. We don't have our Eviolite anymore, so Charmander could definitely come in, and I think that's the mon that will come in. There's no other mon that could come in here. He's forced to go in a Charmander. He is 100% forced to go in a Charmander. Goes in a Scraggy. So, he's going to intimidate me. We can go for bulk up here, which I think might be the play. Because we can get rid of our intimidate, but also raise our defense. And I'm going to do that. Goes for Drain Punch. Do we outspeed? We should outspeed. Unless he's Scarf. He might be Scarf. That might have been a horrible misplay. That might have been a terrible misplay. Would he be Scarf Craggy? I mean, we definitely outspeed this thing if it's not Scarf. I think we're looking good though. I think we're looking good. Or I think we're finger looking good. As long as we keep this pressure on. As long as we keep this pressure on. And like he'll do 42%. We should get enough for from Drain Punch to where we will live another one. We see right here we get a crit, which is pretty important actually. He's gonna go for Drain Punch and gonna do another big chunk. So that crit may or may not actually be important. I don't know, but we're gonna go for another Drain Punch here, and we're gonna kill the Scraggy. Did we get another crit? No, we didn't. So I believe the Charmander's coming. In comes Charmander. So I definitely can't take a hit. Definitely cannot take a hit. I think Staryu has to come in here. Does he predict that? Because if he does, we lose Staryu. But at this point we have to keep Riolu alive, because we realize now if we get past this Charmander, Riolu literally beats the last 2 mons on his team. So it's looking good. It's looking good. We're going to Staryu. If he predicts that, well done. What would he go for? Actually, what would he go for? What would he go for with Charmander to kill us? Thunder Punch, I guess. Thunder Punch, I think, would be his play. Or offensive Rapid Spin for sure. And if we have a Charmander, HP Grass does a lot. That's modest. That's HP Grass. So 252. So I'm not taking a hit. Like if he goes for Thunder Punch, he won't kill Riolu, but Riolu literally is so important. I think I'm going to Aaron actually. I'm going to Aaron. I think Aaron is actually a pretty good play. I'm going to go on Aaron. He goes for Flamethrower. Okay. So if this thing is scarfed, we'll find out right now. We will find out right now. I think I'm going to go for Earthquake. Because Poniard might want to come in here. So a bit of an over prediction, but it's fine because now we're actually in a really good spot. If he's scarfed, we know, so we can. He is scarfed. Okay, so he is scarfed. We could go into Fletchling. Well, you know, no, Staryu is our play. Now we could double back out into Riolu. And put ourselves in a really, really good position. He can't really do anything to Krogunk if it comes in. So I'm gonna go for Ice Beam. If he stays in, goes for Flamethrower. What can you do? What can you do? But I think at this point he realizes the Charmander is literally his only way of winning. Let me just check one thing actually. Let me check for something. If we have a Fletchling and we are bulky itemless, Acrobatics has the chance to one-shot. We just have to get a little bit of damage off. I believe that's Adamant. Yeah, so that would be correct. If he has investment. If he doesn't have investment, it's a 50% chance, I believe. Yeah, it's about that. So, oh, what do we do? 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 What do we do when they come for you? If he doesn't go for Flamethrower, it does nothing. Like, it really, really does nothing. He has to go into Lilip here. He literally is forced to go into Lilip. He is 100% forced to go into Lilip. But we just need to keep this up. We just need to keep this up. We know the Charmander is Scarf now. So Fletchling is very, very important. Fletchling is very, very important. Goes for Flamethrower again, so yeah, we over predict that. Can we get a freeze? No. So I think this is when he goes into the leap. I'm gonna go for recover. We lose nothing for going for recover. And we'll be able to gauge. See, his Charmander is his key to winning, you know? It's his key to winning. You know? And that's still, our Ice Beam did more than his Flamethrower, you know? Because of the Eviolite. So, we're gonna go for, like, if he gets the Storm Drain, if he gets the Storm Drain, we just go into Krogunk. Let me just check something quickly. Lileep, you get Earth Power. Wow, you get Earth Power. Gets Earth Power. Why? Why does he get Earth Power? Why on earth does Lileep get Earth Power? I'm gonna go for recover. Recover is the right play, because if the Poniard comes in, we're at full health. If the Lileep comes in, we're at full health, and if the Charmander goes for another thing, we're at full health. Solosis come in, we outspeed, and we're at full health. So we lose nothing for going for Flamethrower. Recover is the right play. Sorry, not Flamethrower. We don't have Flamethrower. Kind of wish we did have a Fire type, but we never got that. We never got one. Very, very, very interesting. I want to know what set his Lileep is running as well, because it's a weird Pokemon, dude. It's a weird freaking Pokemon. It can do a lot. It can definitely do a lot. So, why does it get Earth Power, dude? I might have to predict the Earth Power for Krogunk and go into Fletchling. That might be something that has to happen. But at this point, the Solosis is half dead, or sorry, basically dead. 3 of our Mons have priority and 1 outspeed, so it's basically 3 against 4 right now. This Charmander is the only thing that's stopping Krogunk or Riolu sweeping his team. And that's why Riolu and Krogunk on the squad was so important to me. That's why I wanted both of them. Do I wish I brought Gibble for Charmander? Yeah, kind of. Maybe we shouldn't have brought Snivy, but Snivy was able to deal with the Solosis really, really well. So, I am happy that happened. And hey, the Gothita swapping in on Snivy earlier. Like, Leaf Storm probably would have killed it, so, you know. He does swap into Solosis. Solosis is, my goodness. I thought it was way lower than it actually is. So, if there's any Mon that I want to get Thunder Waved, it would be this guy. So, I mean, we're gonna go for Scald. If he goes into a leap, good play, but this thing might be, he's Regenerator though. We do outspeed, we go for Scald, no burn, he goes for Trick Room. So I think I need to, he might be going for Thunderbolt something here. Charmander, how much are you at? Full? You're at 72%. Let me check something. How much Acrobatics kills? Krogunk, do you kill the Vacuum Wave? No, you don't even, not even close. Okay, so something to keep in mind. I could go for Recover here. So he probably has Energy Ball. And I think what he wants to do is he wants to go into Lileep and start sweeping me. Was an Ice Beam kill? It's close. It's really freaking close, dude. I think whether a Ice Beam kills or not. It's telling me here it kills. I'm gonna go for Ice Beam. It's telling me here it kills. He could just straight up one-shot me right here, but I believe this thing, I think it is Regenerator, because we got like a huge amount of damage off. I thought so. I thought the Solosis was really, really low, guys. I'm sorry. I thought it was much lower than it was. But it's okay. It's okay. It shouldn't be an issue though. Like, okay, well actually, let me just check something. If he goes for Energy Ball, will it kill? Let's say he's definitely EV like the way he took that hit. It has a chance to kill, but literally a 6.3 chance. Like, yeah. I don't think he's killing. Like, he could go on a Leap here, but if he does, he'll be greeted with an Ice Beam. There are 4 turns of this thing, so this is very, very interesting what's happening here. Goes for Energy Ball. We do live. And we're going to kill the Solosis. So, there we go. There we go. There we go. So, he can bring in whatever he wants here. If he goes in a Charmander, Fletchling has to come in. He goes in a Charmander. So, do I... The slower Mons outspeed, right? So, don't we outspeed? He played that like a master. Okay, yeah, that was really good. I want to predict the Earth power so badly. I want to predict the Earth power so freaking badly, dude. I want to predict the Earth power so badly. I want to predict the Earth power so badly. Yeah, we're in... Goes for Giga Drain, yeah. So... It really truly comes down to this. Can Krogunk do enough with Vacuum Wave? Riolu can still live a hit from... Oh, maybe he can't actually. Okay, well... We just have to hope that it does enough to where, you know, Fletchling can come in and just click... There's only one more turn left as well, so... we should be good here. Actually, I hope this doesn't kill. I think. We'll see what happens here, and I'll tell you what my mindset is, depending on what happens. We go for Vacuum Wave, it literally does fucking nothing. And he goes for Giga Drain. Oh my god! I thought he had Earth Power. I thought he had Earth Power. I thought he had Earth Power. Now, we're at +2, which means we'll do... Sludge Wave is super effective, isn't it? We outspeed now. Okay. This is our game. This is our game. This is our game. This is our game. Leap. At +2. At +4. At +4. It doesn't kill. We have to go for 2. We have to go for 2. It doesn't kill, dude. Oh, you're gonna get health back from Giga Drain. We can live one more Giga Drain as long as he gets a low roll. As long as he gets a low roll. I thought the Lily really... I truly did think the Lily had Earth Power. Giga Drain? Oh, he goes for Stealth Rocks. What the hell? Vacuum Wave? Can you kill? I could try to nasty plot again. Go for Sludge Wave, yeah. Okay. He goes for Stealth Rock, which is questionable. Charmander's at 72%. He has to go into Charmander here. He has to go into Charmander here. And he has to take a +2 Vacuum Wave. Now, we actually aren't at that much. I forgot. We're not Poniard comes in. So, does this thing have the berry, I guess? I guess this thing has the berry. Sucker Punch will out prioritize the Sucker Punch. He'll kill us with Iron Head if he's... Well, no, even if he's Scarf, it doesn't matter. Like, he has to have the berry. He has to have the berry here unless he dies. And even if he has the berry, it's going to do a lot. It's going to do a lot. 16 speed. Riolu, I believe, has 16 speed. It'll come in and it'll be at like 42%. I think he choked. Like, I'm not even gonna calc it. I want it to be a surprise. I want it to be a genuine reaction. I want to see what happens. I mean, if he doubles in a Charmander here, it dies to 2, I'm sure. Especially at 72%. Fletchling kills the Charmander at this point. So even if this thing lives, I think Fletchling can come in and just click Acrobatics twice. Like, he had to go in a Charmander here. The fact he went into Poniard there might have sealed the game for me. He might have sealed the game for me. I don't know what this thing's gonna do. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I think he won. I don't know what happens here. I don't know what happens here. Ah! The fact that the Lily didn't have Earth Power is really blowing my mind. Like, if he had Earth Power, he'd be fine. But he didn't. I guess he just didn't think Krogunk was going to be so much of an issue. Definitely misplayed Aaron hard, but we were able to know that the Charmander was Scarf, so I think it was worth it in the end. I'm glad I did it. Poniard doesn't get, like, we still have our Eviolite as well, though. We still have our Eviolite. You don't have, like, Quick Attack, do you? Psycho Cut. He might be Scarf. No, it doesn't matter if he's Scarf. I don't know why I keep saying that. Vacuum Wave's gonna kill the Poniard. It goes on a Charmander. He goes on Charmander. We're gonna go for Vacuum Wave. It's gonna barely miss the kill, but that's fine. He goes for Flamethrower. And your Cork City Cordillies are gonna win 2-0 against a very, very tough opponent. 6 pads. And dudes, I went into this league not knowing a single thing about Little Cup. I did not know a single thing. I didn't know stats. I didn't know how they worked. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. I didn't know Aaron was such a monster. I didn't know. And the fact it came down to me versus 6 pads is really, really special. What a battle, dude. 6 pads, thanks for the great battle, dude. That was really, really good. You going into Poniard may have cost you the game, but I don't know. Your Cork City Starlies are now Little Cup Tourney champions. And with that being said, we are going to come back in a few weeks' time. We're going to have the main league once again, and we're going to say, okay, we won the baby tournament. We won the tournament with the weird stats and the weird mons. Let's see how we can do in standard play. Let's see how we can do in the counter league format with a brand new team and a brand new roster and brand new hopes and fears and dreams and shit like that. So if you guys are excited for that and you're proud members of the let me pull this up actually. Wait, where is it? No. I didn't want to do this. I think this is fair enough to do. I think this is a special time. We have to do this. Where are you? Where are you? I can't fucking find it. There's a Legends team, but oh there's more. There it is. Have you guys enjoyed this series? Holy fuck, I have. Make sure to hit the like button down below first, and if you're not already, make sure to subscribe to become a member of the Aggronix. With that being said, I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna have the biggest glass of Pepsi you'll ever see in your life. I'm gonna have such a wonderful day, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day as well. Thank you guys for being here, and bye-bye!